up, you guys, and welcome to the Chosen League podcast, where fire sports content is the name of the game. I'm your host, Devin, and in today's episode, I'm going to be talking to you guys about last night's game, Miami Dolphins versus the Tennessee Titans. But before we get into all that, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you can be notified every time I upload an episode. Let's get into it. Miami Dolphins and Tennessee Titans. Tennessee Titans defensively did well, quarterback sacks, forced fumbles, pick six, and on every fourth down at the goal line, they made the Dolphins kick a field goal. Now, my only issue with the Dolphins is when it comes to being at the goal line, okay, we know what the outcome is going to be if we're going to attempt a field goal. But every fourth down, they attempted a field goal. Why not take that risk of going for it on fourth down? We may not know what the outcome is, but you're gonna have to live. You're gonna have to live with that risk. I just wanted to see them take at least take two or three attempts of going for it on fourth down. But looking at it with the Tennessee Titans defense, they were locked in the whole game. They were locked in, especially from the first quarter. They were locked in because they put pressure on Tua to make some bad plays. And defensively at the goal line, the Titans show that you guys ain't scoring on us at the goal line. There's no way. And that's what the Tennessee Titans did. But what hurt me the most was the Dolphins. The Dolphins' offensive performance by Tua Tagovoila. Their performance in the second half, it was great. It was great. Running back Moister was getting some yards, some on the runs, and their running was working in the first half, and it translated in the second half. You have two phenomenal catches by Tyreek Hill, the cheetah, Tyreek Hill, with 14 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter. Like, I don't know how the Dolphins didn't win this game because that was a blessing. Tyreek Hill had an ankle injury in the first quarter. He wasn't in action, but he came back. And those two plays, those two catches from Tyreek Hill set the tone. That gave y'all life again. Cedric Wilson with one, with a catch. Like, come on. And then Tua Tagovailoa really just messed up the game. You staying in the pocket too long. You trying to act like he's acting like Russell Wilson at this point. You remember when Russell Wilson was with Seattle and he had Pete Carroll as his coach and he was trying to make plays and he was doing it with the team he had. Then he goes to Denver, doing the same thing in Denver, and it's not effective. It's not working because you're playing under a different coach who has different expectations. My issue with Tua Tagovailoa is he was trying to play hero ball. Stop staying in the pocket so long trying to make a play. If the Titans defense are covering your receivers, it, come on, man. If your receivers ain't open, run the ball. If your receivers ain't open, throw the ball away. Sack after sack after sack. Offensive line wasn't doing their job. You ain't protecting the quarterback. And Tua was just hurting his team by staying in the pocket too long. Like he was just literally a sitting duck. Like if you don't see anybody open, just throw the ball away. That's all he had to do. But I mean, at least run because Tua had some good runs. He had some good quarterback scrambles, at least two or three of them in that game. And y'all undefeated streak was broken at home. So they're no longer undefeated at home. And their quarterback from the Titans, Levis, 22 of 38, 327 yards, one touchdown, one interception. After those fumbles by him and the interception, he made a comeback. He realized the mental mistakes he was making and he figured it out and fixed it. Tua wasn't really, it's like he was locked in at a point, but during the fourth quarter, I just don't understand what happened. Did his mind go blank? What was going through his mind mentally in the game? Because the way he was playing so good, but then they just fell short. And this is what I'm talking about. The Dolphins have potential. The team that they have right now is stacked. They have the potential to go far. And looking at it with the Titans quarterback, Levis, he played it smart because throwing the ball on the opposite side of Jalen Ramsey, not throwing the ball on Jalen Ramsey's side really helped him. Two big catches from DeAndre Hopkins. That one trick play they did at the goal line with Derrick Henry, and they got a touchdown. Man, Dolphins, y'all got to do better. There's no way the Dolphins should have lost that game because the way they played, come on now. I want you guys to let me know in the comment section what are your thoughts on the Dolphins' performance? What is your thoughts on Tua? Like, it's just not adding up. I just don't understand. And this is a game where they should have beaten the Titans. No doubt in my mind, they should have beat the Titans. But you want to know a thing about the Dolphins? They didn't play their best card. Your running game with Mooster was effective. Mooster in the first quarter set the tone with that big run that gave y'all that put y'all at the 20-yard line. Be smart about it. If your passing game isn't working, because that's what the Titans were doing. Literally that game they were playing zone coverage. That's why you couldn't get the ball down the field. Trying to throw deep passes down the field. Throw those little small passes, just like that one pass two or through to Jalen Waddle. It was still a good play. Cross middle of the field. Man, Dolphins, y'all got to step it up. There's no way. But anyways, that is all for today's episode. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you can be notified every time I upload an episode. I'm Devin, and I'm signing off.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get the latest from the show.